Hey guys, it's Maria. So today we actually got new images from Hazbin Hotel. Well, technically it was yesterday, but still, we got a lot of new images. And most of these I did not expect to have because they kind of came out of nowhere. But anyways, so let's start with reviewing all the images and I'll give you my thoughts on them and basically what's happening. So the first image is Charlie and Baggy and embracing, and it's so cute. And Baggy has wings. Some people have been theorizing that maybe Baggy is a fallen angel, and I feel like it would be interesting if it was true. Though it could just be moth wings because she is a moth demon. So, but how it's kind of angled is kind of weird. I have been looking at moth wings and they do not look like that. But I don't know. It's pretty hard to tell. They could be angel wings, but at the same time, maybe it's just moth wings and they're just angled a little differently than what you would expect. But yeah, I mean, why they're embracing, I don't know. But Vaggie seems really relieved and stuff, so it's cute. So the next image is Serpentious, Vaggie, and Charlie. And Vaggie, what I'm guessing is that she's explaining what's happening in this hotel and how it works. So I'm guessing maybe she's talking about like we need to get you guys into heaven, which is why she's pointing up. Or maybe something happened upstairs and she's saying like there's too much noise upstairs. Because Serpentious seems confused. The same with not Vaggie. The same with Charlie. So there's not a lot to say about this except, Vaggie's upset with Serpentious. Maybe this is from Scrambled Eggs because it seems like since Serpentious is there, it seems like in this episode he finally appears. Because we're not really sure when Serpentious joins the hotel. Because maybe it's not the first episode since in the sneak peek he wasn't there yet. So maybe he won't appear in the first episode. Or maybe he will, but just for a little bit. But he'll join the hotel later. The next image is Vaggie and Charlie. There's not a lot to say about this picture, except maybe that Vaggie is listening to Charlie's new idea, and she doesn't seem happy about it, or I don't know, they're talking about something. Again, there's not a lot to say about this picture. The next image is Lucifer and Charlie. I don't know if this is a musical number. It could be, or I don't know, maybe Charlie's explaining her dad probably. And in the background, it seems like Lucifer is in a circus, which makes sense because he does think of hell as a big freak show or circus, so it makes sense. I don't know if it's the castle, and the castle is like one big circus, which actually sounds pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to say. Maybe it's a musical number, or it's Charlie talking about her dad. But yeah. Okay, so this next image is Alistair and him, I think in his semi-full demon form, and he just looks creepy. I don't know if he's doing a broadcast or something else, or he's talking to somebody, but yeah, he just looks freaking creepy, and I can't wait to see why he's like that. Maybe he's upset, or maybe he's explaining his plan, and basically he's just doing that to be more menacing. But what do you expect? It's Alistair. For this is obviously like what this image that we see, but it's different, and obviously I think I might be right about it being a musical number because it's Angel and Husk, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Husker Dusk fans have eaten really well with this information. So yeah, it's just a little bit of Husker Dust and it's adorable. So I can't wait what they plan to sing and stuff and what they're like singing about. Again, this next image, there's not a lot to say, just a happy Vaggie. But if you look in the background, I think I was actually talking with a friend about this. So in the background, you can see a vanity that's like circus themed and also a bed. So this might be Charlie's room. And it's really big, but hotels, they actually do have penthouses and bigger rooms. So it wouldn't be a surprise if Charlie got one of the bigger rooms. Because, she's the princess and she's used to having this, luxury lifestyle. So it wouldn't be a surprise if she got one of those big penthouse hotel rooms. So the next image is, Angel giving the finger, and it seems like all like staticky, or like, it basically looks like a TV, so obviously it's Vox. So, yeah, I don't know why Angel is upset. I do have a theory on why, but I'll get to that in a bit. So here's the next image. So it's Husk and he seems angry. Maybe he's angry at Alistair or maybe even Vox. So yeah, there's not a lot to talk about in this. He just seems angry and I may be accusing something or I don't know. The next image is Vaggie and she is showing her piratiness, if that's even a word. And I'm guessing that it's a musical number, so we're finally gonna get a Vaggie song. Obviously, we're gonna get a Vaggie song. So I'm wondering what she's thinking about. I mean, obviously, the most obvious reason is Charlie and maybe about the hotel. And I mean, she's voiced by Mirabelle from Encanto, so I'm pretty sure she has a really good voice. But yeah, there's not a lot to say. Probably a musical number. So if it is, I'm really excited to hear Vaggie sing. The next image is Charlie and her like little cute little doodles. For sure, this is from Overture because it seems like she's in a meeting room because she did talk about a meeting in the sneak peek that we got. So there's like the drawings and there's also the chairs. So for sure, she's at the meeting and she's explaining to whoever, maybe Adam and Lou, or maybe even other angels that came to hear her out. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cute that Charlie's really enthusiastic. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say. Just it's the meeting, and hopefully it goes well. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, maybe it doesn't. So next image. There's not a lot to say about this one. Just Sir Pentious just pointing, maybe saying onward or something. Maybe this is before he joined the hotel, or maybe after. Maybe he's working on his machine inside the hotel, but who knows? Again, there's not a lot to say about this image. So this next image is Valentino. We don't see Valentino that much, but yeah, he has guns, and a friend of mine told me that pimps often like customize their guns. And his gun has a heart on it, like a heart trigger and a heart a hole right there. And he even has like bigger guns in the background and also photos, either targets or victims of his. And then we also see a freaking poster and it says, "To my biggest fan, me, love Valentino." So, yeah, Valentino is a narcissist, which is not a surprise, but it's funny. Okay, so yeah, there's not a lot to say about this image. Also, like people notice like the bottom where he has like it looks like handprints. Some people say maybe it's for Vox or something, but maybe it's just part of the design. So I think it's not really used to like overlooking it or overthinking it. So yeah, there's not a lot to say, but maybe Valentino is just about to go to another shoot because of the poster, or he's talking about maybe a target or something. Who knows? Speaking of Valentino, let's go to Vox. So this is obviously like a continuation of the other we got in the trailer. And, either this is a musical number, and I'm guessing it is. And, Vox seems really happy. And also his thing down there is back. So maybe his, like his eye goes back there when he's angry and that goes there when he's happy, but who knows? Or maybe, I honestly do not know. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say about this image, but Vox is up to something. And like back to the whole like TV thing, I feel like the reason Vox is going to the hotel, maybe he's covering up a commercial, like he's just saying he's going to do a commercial for the hotel, but in reality he wants to go spy on Alistair. And I feel like it would make sense because I mean the second episode is called Radio Killed the Video Star. Vox is up to something, and it probably has to do with Alistair because there are also like red screens in the back, so maybe that represents Alistair, but that's just a hunch. So yeah, talking about Alistair, there's our dear boy. So this basically just looks like the redesign thing that we got like last year, I think. And but this time it's Alistair with his eyes closed and I guess with a pillow. If you like look really quickly, people thought that there was a tail back there, but nope, there's no tail, not yet. Hopefully there's a tail. But anyways, we also get to see more. There's a little lamp in the background, and I think it's cute. And all Louisiana kind of swamp thing. For sure, Alistair is doing a broadcast because I mean he is there, and he's also has his teacup. Who knows? Some people think that it's blood. But yeah, Alistair's just doing his radio show thing. For the next, it's basically just the front desk. And there's not a lot to say. Maybe either Charlie is introducing the hotel to Vox, since, you know, he might be there to, you know, spy on Alistair, but he's just covering it up. And, you know, we see Angel, and if you see, there's actually a little heart right there, and I think that's cute. Me and my friend were actually discussing this, and I told him, like, maybe it's I saw on Twitter that it could be like a tramp stamp, because since sinners can regenerate, maybe they can't really get any tattoos, and because they'll heal really quickly. So maybe that's like another thing to get around it. Or they can always have like an angelic tattoo maker. So, I mean, that was a good question. So maybe in a way that's supposed to be a tramp stamp because you know how, you know about Angel. So, yeah, maybe Charlie is introducing the hotel to Vox or maybe even her dad. So, whichever. The next image is of our boy Angel Dust, and he's like basically being like swirled with Valentino's smoke. So he's most likely talking about him, or not talking. Well, maybe talking to him because of the phone right there, but he's also thinking about him. And yeah, he just seems sad, and I want to know what's up with him. And you know, maybe he's thinking about like something Val said, and there's my dog. Anyways, yeah, there's not a lot to say about this image though. Angel's room seems really cool. And yeah, I just feel bad for our spider boy. The next image is also, I'm guessing this is from Scrambled Eggs. My guess is that this is where Serpentius joins the hotel, and you know, he brings his egg boys. And he has like a cannon gun thing. And Becky obviously is concerned, and I can see why. I mean, it's a literal cannon gun. Who wouldn't be concerned? And I love Charlie's face right there. That's me. Like, there's not a lot to say about this image. Maybe Baggy saying like you guys can't have that in here or something. And maybe Penchis has his own, because in the hotel we do see a blimp of his, so maybe that's where he gets his gadgets and makes his machines and stuff. You know, just being himself. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this. The next is Camille. I think her name's Camille. And her, I'm guessing, assistants. For sure, this takes place during the Overlord meeting that they have. And who knows what else they're talking about. I'm guessing these two are scientists, and they assist Camille in her weapons. Because somebody said like Camille probably makes the weapons in hell, because Moxie said that the gun that he was touching was a Camille made one, so she has to be in charge of like the weapons trade or something in hell. Also, before I forget, this character, I don't know if she was fully like redesigned, like she's a completely different character now, because in the pilot it was a completely different person. Either this is a different sinner or Hellborn, or it's the same girl, and they just basically just changed her entire character. Here's the next scene. It's basically Vaggie and Charlie, and they're smiling. And there's my dogs. I apologize for the dog stuff. They seem happy. Maybe it's a musical number again, or maybe Charlie's just saying one of her speeches, saying like this will work and stuff. And you know, there's not a lot to say. The next is Angel and Nifty. We finally get to see Nifty. We don't see Nifty all that much. And she is carrying a very huge knife. And Angel seems really, like, I don't know, uninterested or disturbed. I don't know. Maybe she said something and it disturbed him. I don't know what the heck is up with her and the knife and what the heck she's gonna do. Because the next picture, I don't know if it's misleading. Maybe she's cooking something. Then again, I don't know if this is still canon, because, like, the wiki could be taken with a grain of salt, that she makes like really like gross things, and basically she's a gross person. So I don't know, maybe she's cooking something, or maybe she's killing something in the hotel. Maybe rats or bugs or something. I don't know why she would use a knife, but I guess I guess there's some variety. She has her own style. But yep, Nifty is a psycho, a little cyclops psycho. So the next image is all of our three boys, Husk, Angel Dust, and Serpentius. They seem to be ready to go to a movie, but for sure, like, since the hotel is kind of themed as a movie theater, I don't know. Maybe Vox and Alistair are bickering or something, and they're just eating popcorn because they're just interested on it. I think it'd be funny if that's true. But yeah, there's not a lot to say about this scene. Just maybe Alistair and Vox just bickering and they're just enjoying themselves, except for Serpentius. Or maybe Vox is talking about something, who knows. So the next image, it's not a lot. It's just Cherry. We haven't really seen Cherry, but it just seems like a copy paste, so it kind of looks fake. But no, it's Cherry. Again, there's not a lot to say about this image. She just comes visit the hotel, maybe for Angel, for sure for Angel. I mean, who else? For the next image, it's Alistair and Charlie. And, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of Callister fans are getting ideas. I'm a Callister fan myself, but, you know. But anyways, I think maybe Alistair might be putting something into Charlie's head or, like, giving her an idea or suggesting something. There's not a lot to say about this image, but for sure Charlie seems a little shocked. But, yeah, I'm kind of curious. But, yeah, there's not a lot to say. I'm guessing this takes place in the same episode we saw in the last image with Charlie and Alistair. So maybe Alistair suggests to go see Rosie. Since she is a businesswoman, she might have like some tips. Since she has like a lot of customers. Because she has her own boutique or emporium. And this takes place where she works because, you know, there's RE in the background. And also like the roses and the skull on the walls and on the door. So this is her emporium. I don't know what like she sells. It also says Rosie on the bags. So this might be like fragrances and stuff. I don't know what the heck these things are. Maybe it's like little candies or something. Who knows? And since Rosie is an overlord, it could be a possibility that she owns a lot of shops in Cannibal Colony. So maybe Charlie goes visits her to have some pointers on how to get more customers, since you know, Rosie seems like a successful businesswoman. So, you know, I feel like it would be nice, and we finally get to see Rosie, and who knows, maybe this is the episode where they get a duet with Alistair, which would be fun. But yeah, I mean, those are all the images, and I'm really excited for Hazbin Hotel. I also get like I got like the early access to it. I don't know when that's gonna happen. But, and also, like, the things are also going to be shipped this month as well. So I'm really excited for that. The stuff for the, you know, the packages that were there, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, Hazbin is right around the corner, and I'm really excited. I've waited 3 years. Other people have waited like 4, maybe even more. But yeah, I'm super excited for Hazbin, especially to go see my dear boy, because come on. I also apologize for not having my avatar because, my avatar's, it's gone because my iPad kind of died on me. So I'm working on a new one. I needed to work on a new one anyways, so I'm going to have my new design, like hopefully before, I'm pretty sure I'm working on it now, but yeah, what do you guys think of these images? What do you guys, think is going to happen in these images, or what do you guys think is happening? Or like, you know, if you guys have any theories. But yeah, sorry about my rambling. I tend to do that and also mess up. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and please like and subscribe. It helps my channel out. Bye guys.